We are taking a closer look at a painful skin condition that often leaves patients scarred. See how one South Florida doctor is now offering a non-surgical approach to treatment, coming up in today's HealthCast.
In today's HealthCast, we're turning our attention to a painful skin condition that's actually far more common than medical experts once thought it was, because it often goes unreported and untreated. One local doctor, though, is now offering patients a new approach to treatment. There was a time when the simple act of reaching for a glass in her kitchen cupboard was excruciatingly painful for Priscilla Victorin. For years, she struggled with a condition called hidradenitis suppurativa.
It affected my job. Not that I couldn't keep a job, but I started calling out more and more because it would be too painful. Taking a shower, I had to take 4 Vicodin because everything hurt. It hurt to move.
HS is a disease that usually begins as pimple-like bumps on the skin that can grow deep, become infected, and cause thick scarring.
The first step in this disease is getting an abscess. And it might get lanced, it might not, it might go away on its own after a hot soak, but it recurs and in the same area. And that constant healing and explosion ends up leaving you with tunnels and tracks that interconnect. It's like an ant farm within the skin.
Cutting out the affected skin with a scalpel can leave patients with even less mobility, which is why Dr. Barry Resnik uses a CO2 laser surgically to excise the area.
So using a laser allows me to cut that skin away with just a little bit of fat underneath it. And I'm not creating a gigantic, deep defect. I may be creating a really wide defect, but a defect that can heal on its own.
It took several months for Priscilla to fully recover from the laser procedure, but now she's finally comfortable in her own skin.
Life is great now. Life is awesome.
And that's good to hear. Now, because HS can look a lot like an acne or even boils, it's best to see your dermatologist at the very first sign of a problem, because early diagnosis and treatment can prevent it from getting a lot worse.